Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Gossip Room podcast. This is a brand new episode. And today we have our guests with us, Dora and Reece. I'm going to let them introduce themselves and tell you guys a bit about themselves before we kickstart. So, Reece, do you want to tell everybody a bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Reece Dora. You may know me as the chief of EMS or the owner of Bankroll, but you may find me doing a bit of everything around the city. I can't lie.
Nice.
I'm excited to be here today. Let's get this shit lit.
Excited to have you, bro. Heard good things about you. Dora, do you want to introduce yourself? Tell us a bit about yourself.
Hola, soy Dora. I'm 19 and a half years old, and I like to travel the world and teach people Spanish. If you guys remember, I used to be a child star, and now I'm here.
Nice to have you, Dora. Obviously, I've heard about you as well. I think the whole world has heard about you. But it's nice to finally have you here in the Gossip Room podcast.
Thank you.
You like to teach people Spanish, so I guess some people are going to learn some Spanish today, maybe a word or two. But anyways, let me proceed. So I'm going to, what I normally do, for those who don't know, what I normally do is I'm going to introduce a dilemma, and then we'll just discuss it amongst ourselves. Does that sound okay for everybody?
It works.
Yeah.
Perfect. So the dilemma number one, I'm going to read out the dilemma. Sometimes I read it twice just in case it flew over someone's head. But yeah, dilemma number one is as follows. My girlfriend or boyfriend wants to meet my family, but I'll prefer to keep them separate because part of my family has some baggage I'm not proud or prepared to disclose at this point. My partner really wants to meet my family, so how do I juggle this situation? Cool, so let's start with, did everyone get that or should I read it again?
Yeah.
Cool. Reece, how would you handle that situation there?
It's one of those things where I think if I'm worried about my family judging them, then that's something they have to accept. Because by extension of them loving me, it means they should love who I choose. And if they can't get behind that, then that's a totally different issue. But if it's something where my family or maybe my significant other doesn't really see my family like that, or rock with my family because of their baggage, then that's something that they have to come and accept. And I can't actually make them, but it would be something where it's like, if you're with me, then you know that even if they're my family, I'm gonna protect you. Obviously, do what I can for you, regardless. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things.
Lovely. I agree with that. All right, Dora, what's your take on that?
Personally, I come from a Mexican household, so there's baggage for everything. Whether it's a big sister who likes to always snitch on me, or a mom that always yells at me. I hid my boyfriend away for 6 years away from my dad and my mom.
Okay.
And that's because they're overprotective. Not because I didn't want to introduce them, but even then, when the time came, it didn't matter because I broke up with him. But personally, when it comes to baggage, I think it comes to, do I want to be embarrassed or do I want to be seen in a different light?
Nice.
Personally, I'd rather just as who I am and where I am coming from rather than where I came from. So I wouldn't introduce my family to my partner, whether or not he wanted to meet them. If he's not ready to propose, there's no way in hell he's going to meet my family.
Okay.
Oh, wait. So they're not meeting your family until...
if they're not going to get married.
Engagement. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it.
I don't want to be embarrassed.
Okay.
By both parties.
Dora, I've got a question for you. You said obviously you hid your partner for a long period of time. If you, because of the baggage from your family, if you didn't hide the partner, what do you think your family would have done? How would they react?
Personally, my dad probably would have brought out a gun and scared him away, but that wouldn't have worked either because my partner would have had a gun too.
Oh.
My dad's very old school. If you're not ready to marry his daughters, he gets really skeptical about the person. My mom would have probably found every way to separate us and not make us be together because she decides to choose how we date people and how we do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then overall, my sisters are very bratty, annoying, and abusive. So I think they would try to like use the fuck out of my boyfriend if I ever introduced them. And then my boyfriend would have probably got sick of me, embarrassing me, and think, oh, she's probably just like her family.
Nice. Okay,
That was deep,
that.
no?
That was deep, yeah, but it's reality, innit? It's real. It's real.
It is. It's true.
It's real.
But I
Love
dumped
it.
him, so no baggage, needed to be undiscovered.
No maletas.
No maletas. Lo pa qué?
Okay. My opinion on the topic would be, it depends on a couple things. Obviously, it depends on what the baggage is. Obviously, I always say no one knows your family better than us, so you would know if it could be that I'm cool, but my family's like a bit toxic or complicated, and I don't want them to meet my partner until it's like the wedding day where I don't have a choice because everybody's gonna be there. But it could be that they were raised different and they have a different opinion on my partner's culture. It just things that are clashing, but mostly those are just examples. That doesn't really apply to me because my family, they're very supportive of who I choose to date as long as you like them. They trust my judgment and everything, so it's all good. My family's quite open. It doesn't really matter who, as long as they're making you happy.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I feel like that's been my experience as well. Is they embrace whoever I bring around because they trust my judgment, and so yeah, the extension of that is it.
Perfect. Let's move on to the next one. What's more important to you, appearance or personality?
Definitely personality. Because you can always look better if you're ugly or cute.
Okay. Can you elaborate more? How can you look better? As in?
Well, take it from Dora. I had a glow up.
Okay.
I went from flat to fat.
Okay.
But on top of that, personality, I need someone who's funny, engaging, always adventurous. If you're boring, lame, and fat, it doesn't work out that way. Now, no emphasis on the fat part. I like big boys too. But if you think about it, I need someone who's not lazy, more energetic, kind about things, always know how to keep a conversation too.
Nice. I love how Dora said that to make sure we don't get cancelled. Love that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Have any of you experienced the case where you meet someone that you're 100% sure this is definitely not your type? However, by hanging around with this person on a day-to-day basis, this person starts to look appealing to you all of a sudden, just because of how they are. Have any of you been through that?
Yeah.
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 I had to lower my standards.
I don't think it's that though. I don't think it's lowering your standards. I think it's
well, it's not my type.
I think your standards just came from somewhere else.
Yeah, a different standard.
Well, here's the thing. I personally like darker skin than lighter skin.
Okay.
And so I went for a lighter skin for the first time. And I didn't like it. And next thing you know, we dated for 3 years.
Okay.
Okay. But it must have been something about his personality or something you've learned about him that bridged that gap from you, know?
Maybe.
Yeah.
But it was something else for sure.
See. Yeah.
Definitely the looks.
Yeah.
Definitely the looks. God, definitely the looks.
Say no more. Say no more.
If it's working for Dora, who are we to question? So,
say no more, Dora.
Anything you want to add on that, Reece?
I heard something recently that was like, it changed my whole perspective. It's crazy. I'm gonna steal it, but I'm just gonna say it because maybe people have heard it. It said you need to pick the partner that's gonna guide you through like losing your parents. You ever think of how like hard that is, like to lose your parents?
I can't even
imagine not having a partner that's gonna be there to like go to the hospital with you, talk to the doctor when you can't, be there to show up when maybe you're not feeling the best, to be that person to take mental notes and can bring it back to you in a way that you understand. You get it? That
Facts,
to
big
me,
facts.
I never heard that before in my life, but that changed literally everything for me, because I can't imagine going through something that traumatic with a partner who
Trust me.
couldn't understand or
Trust me.
couldn't be mature enough to support me in that moment. So, yeah.
I think the same applies for, let's say you're with your partner and you have a car accident and you lose your legs. So now your whole life has changed.
Everything.
You go basically, you personally have to adapt to a new life, but then at the same time, you're going to need support because you won't be able to do that by yourself. And that's where you find out. I feel like in situations like that is where you really find out who your partner is, because, or who you've picked as your partner, because that person can either say, oh, this is too much for you. I didn't sign up for this. I wasn't expecting this, and leave, which is fair enough. Okay. Or that person can just come from a culture and background that, listen, whatever challenges come our way, we just adapt and keep going and just go with it. Because your family can help you, but then again, your partner's there. That's your right hand.
Hey,
100%.
I have a question. Can a special guest say hello?
Depends.
It's Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
Let me get Mickey to wait after this episode, and then maybe we get Mickey in the next episode, yeah?
No, I got you.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Just having a little technical difficulty. 1 second, guys.
Your partner, regardless of where you come from or how you come.
I'm back.
Yeah, 100%. And they just gotta
Accept it.
Yeah, 100%. If they love me, they gotta love my partner.
I was raised in the jungle. Oh, sorry, he's back.
That's all right. Well, these guys talking about parents.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me move on to the next question. Cool. This one. Would you guys rather stability, like for example financial stability, or excitement? Let me break it down a bit more. Financial stability meaning you have good money, good savings, and the reason why you have that is because you don't really do much activities, no holidays, no dinner dates, just you're at home. Everything is still good though, you're homebodies, but you're focused on your saving because maybe, let's say, you have careers that you want to save up for and invest in. Cool. Or would you rather excitement, meaning you kind of live paycheck to paycheck, you go on holidays almost every month, dinner dates to the brand new hottest new restaurant in town, pictures everywhere, just the lifestyle. What do you prefer? Oh yeah, let's start with Reece.
Me personally, I live by money comes and goes. And so it's something where it's like you got to live the life that you won't regret in 20, 30 years. So
yeah, facts.
I rather make the memories. And yeah, listen, a bill may come up. Cool, I go do some side work or something to figure it out. But I can't live in that sort of mentality of like not experiencing, not going to different places, exploring different cultures, and eat different food. That's paramount to me, to be honest.
Let me ask you a question. For example, Reece, you work in EMS. So let's say I'm assuming you have a passion for EMS. So let's say before you joined EMS, you're required to like do some extensive course training that kind of doesn't allow you to go on holidays as much. Would you still prioritize your course, or would you kind of fall back and just do the holiday things with your partner? And
I think for me, it would be, to me, that's passion. And I think passion wins over assuming this was an opportunity that wouldn't come up again.
Okay. Yep.
To me, that would take precedence, because I would hate to, in a few years, be like, man, I had this opportunity to, go into medicine exactly. And so if we could take the 2 or 3 years or however long it took for residency to put that on pause to make this happen, cool. But yeah, I think that's where passion, because really and truly, you don't want to be stuck doing something you hate.
Yeah, of course. I feel like every woman's passion is a little holiday.
No. No, 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 no.
All right,
Not
Dora,
true.
tell me something different now.
Dora likes to save money. That's why
Okay.
I'm so rich.
But what are you saving for?
Honestly, when I become super duper 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 old, who's gonna take care of me besides me? I can hire people to take care of me. Or
About
I
a
can take
husband.
care of my family.
Okay. But your family can take care of you, right?
I sure hope so.
I get it, but you don't want to rely on it. Okay.
Exactly. I never rely on nobody but Dora. Also, personally, as much as travel sound nice, I like to save into the point where I have too much in my savings and then plan a trip. Like I did today. I went to Jamaica and now I'm in the UK.
Nice, nice. I mean, it's good to save. It's good to have those savings. You never know when a rainy day can hit. Life is very unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always good to have saving. Let me ask, Reese, when did you last take a trip, like on a holiday, on a general holiday?
Last year.
Dora, when was your last holiday?
2 months ago.
See, you
Yeah,
travel
big
more than
difference.
me.
Big difference.
And
See,
I'm going one in 2 months.
I knew Reese was gonna say some date like far away. I just knew. And then Dora, I was expecting Dora to say like 10 minutes ago. But
Oh yeah, 10 minutes ago too.
yeah.
But I'm
man.
going to the Bahamas.
Let me ask you something, Dora. If you're in a relationship and your partner says, for the next 3 years, I'm going to focus on my career, meaning we're going to have to cut down. Well, not cut down. There's not going to be any holidays. There's not going to be much dates. It's just going to be, this is going to be a foundation built on me and you time in our house. Let's say you live together. How would you feel about that?
Personally, Dora experienced that already, so I definitely wouldn't want a partner who has that mentality. It's
But
a big no for me.
But it's his career though.
It's his career, but not my life.
So you're not going to support your partner's career. Is that what you're saying?
I'll support him away. You know, like distance.
So you go into the holiday by
Really?
yourself.
Honestly, yes. I have best friends. In
Okay.
Diego.
You couldn't make that sacrifice with him.
I've done it before. I'll never do it again.
Okay. So,
Honestly,
You did it with
as a
the wrong
woman,
person.
yeah, exactly.
it wastes your time and your youth when you could go and enjoy your life before you can.
Okay. But you're a young girl, Dora. You got time.
But I'll still be loyal. I'll still be respectful. I'll still be his woman. I just won't be standing by him while he's doing his career when I can focus on my career.
But you know, Dora, not every man can deal with a distance relationship, right? You might be loyal on your end, but that don't mean your partner can, because you just changed the dynamics of your relationship completely. You've just moved to a different country, and that. But I don't want to say for us guys, but for me personally, as a guy, the distance thing could never run.
He can come find me if he wants to be with me forever.
It's it.
So you want him to stop his career and chase you?
When he is ready to settle down, mentally, physically, financially, he can come find me. For now,
And what if
I'd
he
rather
found-
not stop my life for somebody who hasn't started theirs.
And if he's found somebody in that time,
Then I was never meant for him.
Somebody who's actually
Simple.
supporting his career and lives closer?
Like I said, I've done this before. I've experienced it
Mm.
for too long. And when I look back at it, I think about all the opportunities I missed because I supported someone who ended up not even supporting my future.
Okay. Do you feel like this person who you're talking about has kind of ruined it for all the other guys in future? Because like Reese said, you might have just done it with the wrong person.
Oh, nah. I have a big heart. Mentally, you have to prepare yourself for the bad, the good, and the ugly. So when I had left him, I was in the ugly and the bad, and now I'm in the good.
Okay. That's fair.
You can't rely on someone to change your life if you can't even change it for yourself.
Okay. That's very deep. That's very deep. But thank you, Dora. Thank you, Dora, for obviously revealing some personal stuff there.
De nada.
Gracias. So the next question might not apply to us, but let's talk about it anyway. So let's say you have you come from a culture. How do I put it? Okay, would you date somebody that's outside your culture, or somebody that your partner does not like or support?
So wait. Say the second part again.
would you date outside? Let's tackle this one first. Would you date outside your culture?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Have you seen them? Oh my goodness. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Okay, that's all fun and games, but how would you feel if your partner doesn't actually understand your culture? Like, it's new to him,
Oh,
he
no.
doesn't adapt, he doesn't like it. Like, you give him some, you're trying to teach him some salsa or something, and he's like, the fuck is this? In a family function.
I've always experienced people who aren't used to my culture because I come from a different variety of diversity.
Okay.
But honestly, why would you be with someone who doesn't accept who you are or where you come from? Why struggle when you can enjoy? So if he doesn't enjoy where I come from, then either I help him ease into it, but if he disrespects it, then it's simple to like tell him to leave.
But you know, some people is like they wanna experience the culture. So it's like you're an experiment, really, because they've never done it before, and they think maybe by doing it they might learn to like it along the lines. And sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. I think the whole experience thing is still mad. But how would you feel about that? Someone gave it a try.
I mean, I would love it because I taught someone how to do bachata for a whole week, and he learned how to do bachata.
Also, he adapted.
And he had no rhythm.
Okay, so he definitely adapted. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying not everybody's going to adapt. And how would you feel with like having someone that wouldn't adapt but gave it a try?
Yeah, like would you still like pressure him to go to the outings to engage himself?
Personally, it would kind of be hard to adapt to that lifestyle. To be honest, I think about how would I feel if I did it to him, you know? Like, what if I didn't go to his outings and his family and I told him I don't want to because you don't do it for me? It would just kind of be like a nag back and forth. I wouldn't be with someone like that because at the end of the day, we have to accept each other's culture, lifestyle, personalities, and appearances.
Okay. Wait, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. But if he's
You're
doing
good.
every other thing for you, like, I mean, 10 on every other thing, but
Yeah.
he just doesn't have that.
All I want is my man to learn bachata. That's all. I could care about anything else. I don't care. I just want bachata. I want him to move my body the way I love moving my body.
Okay. Dora, can you cook?
Hell yeah. Carne asada, chile rellenos,
Paella.
frijoles de arroz, and el lasagna.
Can you
But
make
the right one, like Garfield.
Can you make paella?
No,
You can't make paella. Oh no.
no.
That's okay. Okay, but let me ask
But
you
I
a
know how to
question.
make
Dora.
Korean dishes.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. If I was to ask you, Dora, what do you bring to the table to a relationship? What's your answer? I'm just curious.
There's a lot. Personally, I like to start with my personality.
Okay.
I will always make you smile, even if you get mad
I
or we
can
have
vouch for that one.
problems.
Okay, I can vouch for that one. Cool.
I can always cook and clean, and you never have to worry about being empty or feeling empty. I always make everything a home, no matter how small or how big. I never judge, and I never criticize. So at the end of the day, you could be yourself with me, and you could be comfortable physically, financially, and mentally.
Okay, so Dora is a big superwoman. I love that. So now what do you expect the man to bring to your table?
I just want him to have a kind heart, open mind, and enjoy something that I enjoy. Whether it's going hiking or even just talking to each other all night, looking up at the stars.
Is that it? Nothing else?
I can't really say the other things.
Oh, I know.
Why?
It's a safe space.
Okay. I definitely love cooking with people. So if you wanted to cook with me, that would be fun.
Okay.
But then again, I also like to go out and do things adventurously, whether it's on a day off or something, like going hiking or exploring a new thing that is free or, costs money. I definitely also want a guy that can also, clean up and not be too messy. And I do not, how do I tell you? Do not be stinky. I love a man who keeps himself clean, washes his clothes, looks good.
Very important. Very important.
That's the most important one.
Okay.
And then I also really like a guy who can read my body. When I want it, when I don't need it, when I'm sad, when I'm mad, understand his girl before I understand myself.
Ooh. Oh, we should drop in gems today. We getting gems for free. Dropping gems, sprinkles, captions, upcoming captions. Lovely, love that. Reece, let's move on to you. What do you expect? What would you expect your woman to bring to the table, and then we'll proceed into what do you bring to the table. I'm setting up for a question, that's why. But yeah.
Yeah. I think what I've learned is communicating effectively. That's huge. I think empathy is crazy important. I think loyalty, trust. I think somebody that I can genuinely feel like lighter with. Like the world is already whooping my ass. So you get me? Can you get it? Like help me not feel like that 100% of the time. I think.
Yeah. Especially at home, that's your safe place. That's the place where you're made to feel most comfortable. So if you don't have peace at home, then it's crazy.
Yeah. What do I bring? I'd say stability, security. I think yeah, to me it's I'm more like adaptable in a way that like what every woman wants from a guy is not the same.
Okay.
So it's more about figuring out what she needs from me and trying to be that. That's not to say that I don't have my core values that I stick to.
Yeah, facts.
But every woman won't need me to be the same type of guy. And so it's more about just, you know, how we figuring out where she's deficient, where I am, and being there for each other in those ways. So I think it's more like that than it is any sort of like set of characteristics, if that makes sense.
Yeah, perfect. I get it. I agree as well. We've got 2 more questions to get through, and one of them is quite deep. But let's go. The next question is... Damn, I lost my train of thought there. Okay, so different cultures. Well, there's some cultures out there that believe that the man should just work, the woman stays at home. Man is the breadwinner. Whatever, the woman doesn't bring no money to the house. There's other cultures that think it's 50-50. Both people work. Both people put money towards building things and whatever. Let's start with you, Dora, this time. What's your take on...
Damn.
1 second, let's stretch my legs a bit. But yeah, what's your take on... that?
Oh, that's a hard question.
No,
Personally...
Based off your culture, based off you personally.
Yeah, my culture is basically the first one. My dad raised me to always treat a man like a king. Take care of him the minute he comes home. Take off his shoes. Clean the house. Serve the food. Have it ready before, they arrive from work. It's a lot. I was raised like that all my life until 17. 17, I stopped those traditions,
Okay.
I believe 50-50 was more the key for me. So I only dated people who were 50-50.
Okay.
But then I realized I actually like the lifestyle of treating the man as like the bread maker more than the 50-50 now.
So you'd be comfortable sitting at home without having a job. This is, let's say,
I definitely wouldn't be sitting at home, but yes.
What would you be doing?
Well,
other than the cooking and cleaning, like the house.
I'm a content creator.
Okay.
And I have a business. And I enjoy doing things that make me happy.
Okay.
And I love working out.
So you'd be getting some money, at least, from your career.
Hell yeah. And I'll just save it. And when we go on vacation, I get to spoil him.
But who would you expect to pay the bills, though?
Him.
Just him?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I have to cook, clean, and, treat him like a king, like I said, I will get on my knees to take off your shoes.
Oh.
No, it's not like that.
Okay,
It's not like that. Te lo juro. That's just like what you do. You get on your knees and you take off their shoes after work.
I got a little scared because I looked at your knees and I can see a little mark on there, but yeah,
it's just a little scar. That was from the jungle.
Okay. I thought it was, never mind. But yeah, keep going. Sorry there.
No, but on a serious note, I would definitely just treat him as a king because he's gonna do everything to support the both of us, and I want to do everything that can support him from outside of work.
So now that you have
Whether
that
it's-
take, let me spin this one on you then. If you're at home, you're doing your
damn.
content creator, all good, you're getting your money, and your man's he's working as well. He's got a good salary. He's paying all the bills. So my question to you now is there a standard amount of salary you expect your man to get, and what would you do if all of a sudden life happened, let's say a pandemic, and he lost his job? How do you now steer the relationship forward?
Well, I do have a savings, and all I do is save my money.
Okay.
And like I said, I would just be having a savings even while he's working.
Okay, so
I would be
in case of an
prepared for the
accident-
worst.
Okay, would you be okay with using that savings during that struggle time?
Yeah.
Because you know some girls would be pissed.
No. What's the point of like having a savings if you're not saving for, the unexpected?
Some girls would say the saving is for me,
No.
not for
It's
a
for
household.
us.
Okay, that's a good mentality to have there. Very good. But is there a certain amount of money that you'd expect your man to earn?
I would like to at least have like, as long as the bills are paid and we have enough for at least 2 times or 3 times the rent next paycheck, that's all I care about. I don't care about the number. I don't care about the wage. I just care about the wage. I just care about the cost of living is covered so that we could feel comfortable without any anxiety or him expecting me to work.
So you wouldn't work at all? That's out of out
can.
the question.
But if he's going to be the bread maker, then no. If it was 50-50, I would work 3 jobs.
Okay, but that's
I
not
have
your
a question.
priority. Mm-hmm.
If this is so when you are taking care of the house, is this with kids, without kids? Is it just
Vice versa.
Okay,
so if there's no kids, you still think I'm just cooking and cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can have more sex if there's no kids.
Okay.
Sorry.
No. Each to their own. Like we're not here to judge.
Yeah.
We listen and we don't judge.
I love that game.
Okay, so obviously, Dora, as you said earlier that you like holidays. So would you really be okay with staying home, doing all the cooking and cleaning without much holidays? Because obviously you just in the last 48 hours you've been to like 3 countries, so you're clearly an active person. I'm just trying to understand, would you really be able to hold it down at home?
The only thing I cared about is if I can spend it with my partner or family. Like for Christmas, for example, I don't even do the decorations. I just have a good dinner with the family after cooking, and we sit together.
So you do all the cooking?
In my family, we do it together. But if I were with a partner, I would do it alone.
So you do the cooking, he does the decorations. That sounds 50-50 to me.
No, I'm telling you, I wouldn't decorate.
Yeah, because he would do it, but he wouldn't cook either.
At all. Like, no decoration. I just want him there.
Oh, okay.
He can watch me while I cook.
Oh, so he's the decoration. Okay, I get you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, I'm the decoration.
Oh, okay. A little ribbon on your head type thing. Okay.
Something like that.
Reece, what's your take on this?
It's interesting, I think it really depends on where you are in a relationship.
Would you want your woman to work?
Yeah.
And like split the bills with you, or you're on the side of you want to cover everything?
I think there should be some contribution, but it shouldn't be 50-50, no. I think it comes down to, I don't know. To me, I think what she said about like having hobbies that make money, that's cool, and I would support it. But I think that having 2 stable incomes is just really can't beat it. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It just leaves you more, more money to do more things and to save more, experience more, everything. And so to me, yeah, ideally, like I said, I would want my woman to work because I don't know. I do, on the other hand, I will say if there are kids involved and that's a task in itself, and I'm comfortable and I'm making it cool. I have no problem at that point being like, make that your main focus. And, you know, obviously, but you gotta, I'd have to know that you're treating it like a job, meaning the kids got a lesson plan. They got something that they're doing at the school. It's not sitting in front of an iPad or an iPhone or something. You get me? Like treat it like a job if you're claiming that's your job.
Of course.
I have a question.
What's up?
What if your girl made more money than you?
Ooh.
It's the same thing. There's just more to saving.
Oh, okay.
Would you be okay with that?
Yeah, that'll bother me.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's good.
Really...
Dora, can you elaborate? Is it the girl makes more money than him, period? Or was he earning more before? He had an accident, lost his job, and now he's trying to get back up. So temporarily, the girl earns more.
I mean, vice versa. I'm asking because I want to know the mentality. Does it change? Do you feel like you're going to work less?
I feel like women change when they earn more. They start running their mouth a little more. Yeah,
I think you got the bad experience.
Maybe, but I feel like when we're arguing, the first thing they're gonna throw in your face because they know they earn more is the fact that they earn more. 100%. I feel like they're more humbled when the guy
I would never belittle my man. Why would I belittle the man I look up to? Why would I look down on him?
But even in a moment of anger, frustration, middle of an argument,
I learned that if you ever get angry and you're gonna say something, never say it. It comes from your heart. So don't treat them like you don't love them.
That's a very good take, man. It's in the middle of the cabrons and puta. You telling me there's not gonna be any?
I just want to, personally, when I start yelling in, my Spanish tongue, I don't want you to say nothing bad to me, but I want you to do.
Okay. Oh, okay. The makeup. Okay.
Say no more.
Say no more.
I personally, I'm an Aries, so when I'm fired and I'm heat up like that, I want to be cooled down, not added more fuel to the fire. And when I say that, I mean this for the ladies. Don't get more mad about it, but enjoy it, because at the end of the day, he's gonna cool you down instead of make you more mad. Whether that's choking you, fucking you, spoiling you, eating you, bada bing, bada boom.
Oh my!
Enjoy it. Oh my God! Wow.
But yeah, I hear you. I know Latinas are quite fiery though, so I was a bit surprised when you said you'd walk away from an argument. I expected you to throw shoes and slippers. And everything.
Why would I hurt the person I love?
See, that's the thing. Not everybody thinks like that.
Because they don't know what love is.
Okay.
If you never experienced it, whether it's a heartbreak or love at first sight, you know one thing for sure. The last thing you ever want to do is see that man cry or girl. You never want to be the reason why they're going to bed crying. You never want to be the reason why they get depressed. You never want to be the reason why they look sad, whether they're doing their favorite thing in the world and they look like they're about to cry, or you take a picture with them and they look like they're sad. You never want to be the reason why they're in that place. You want to be the reason why they're out of there, happy, mentally, emotionally. You hurt someone, it comes from your heart, not from the time that it makes you angry.
I agree. Me personally, I don't. I would be okay for a woman to earn more than me, simply on the basis that more than me, as in like she earns 1K more than me, like a minor difference. Okay, cool. Yeah, I wouldn't really.
What if she earned more than 5K?
See, for me, if it's temporarily, as in I used to earn more, I lost my job, and now I'm trying to find a job that matches my previous thing. So temporarily, she's earning more, I'd be okay. But then that would be my motivation to make sure I find something to get me back up there. Because like I said, I'd prefer to be the person that earns more. I'd love the fact that she would work and she's earning, because I know some women out there would just be okay with not earning nothing, just zero at home, just for the vibes, posting pictures on Instagram and all of that. And some of them can't even cook, which is crazy, but they expect the man to do so much. But other than that, simply because, like I said, I feel like women change, or they get like a little confidence boost when they earn more. Like they'll throw it in your face. I'm speaking from experience, so maybe
I can tell.
But that's most of them, because you feel like you earn more. Technically, it's your house. You're the breadwinner right now. So in an argument, when something's not going your way, the first thing you're gonna be like is, get the fuck out the house then.
Exactly.
Nah,
I have a question for the both of you.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
What if you dated someone who couldn't cook?
Couldn't
actually
cook or
don't
doesn't want to
mind.
learn? Couldn't cook or doesn't want to learn?
Would you stay with them even if they tried though, and it wasn't good, regardless of what they did?
Yeah. I actually don't mind that. I'm actually a good cook.
If everything
But
else is good and this is just the only problem, then yeah, of course.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a question for you, Dora. Would you stay with someone that's perfect but their hygiene is not up to par?
Hell no. Hell no. No.
But you can teach him, just like you can teach someone how to
out of
cook.
that bed. I will walk out of the house and I will cover my nose. Hell no.
But you can teach him, no? You can show him the way, like, oh,
I literally have a
Lemon
pet peeve.
juice on
I'm
the
sorry.
armpits.
I just no. I cannot teach someone how to smell good. I cannot teach someone how to take a shower. I cannot teach someone how to make sure you clean your dick right. No. I've literally experienced one time, and one time this is the reason why I do it.
could you live with a
I remember I
mama's
almost
boy?
slept with someone, and he literally, just when he put on his pants, I was like, I'm out. Goodbye. Adios. Nunca me hablas. Block my number. And if he was a mama's boy, that's fine, because I'm gonna be the mommy.
But that's the problem. He came from a household with his mom, so he's used to having
They
a woman
go
do
live with
thing
your
for him.
mama.
And then he's going to your house, and
I
you're
always
doing
find the
everything
right
for
type.
him.
I don't know. I've never experienced a mama's boy.
But that's not good for him as a man, because he won't ever be in a position where he has to learn for himself. You get it?
Personally, if he's not ready to be a man, then he's not ready to have a woman.
Okay. Okay. But he doesn't know that. He thinks he's ready.
Then I'm gonna tell his mama, your man's not ready. And I'm gonna go find someone better.
Okay. Reece, what about you? What do you think?
About which part?
All of it.
Could you
Todo.
be, obviously, you said
Hygiene? Nah, I can't do hygiene. Hygiene is just a no go.
Not even
if
trying to
I
teach.
was nah.
As to be fair, as a woman, it's different. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait. Hold on. How is it different from a woman and a man?
I'm not gonna lie.
Dímelo.
I feel like it's more
Yeah.
common for a man to have hygiene problems than a woman is. A woman is just, you're meant to be the, like, I don't know.
How?
Like,
with everything that happens to your body
yeah.
over the course of a month, like, yeah, there's
No.
enough that you should.
Why is it? Tell me, why do guys itch their balls and then smell them?
Who does that?
I
A lot of guys, I've seen them.
don't do it, and I've never met some. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
nah,
think I've ever met someone that does it.
Oh, wow.
I'm not in their house to see, but yeah, I would hope that they they don't.
Yeah, I don't know
Okay.
about that.
No, see the difference though. I've seen it.
Cool. Let's go into the
But yeah.
last question is maybe it's a bit simple. If your partner has an addiction that's causing a strain on your relationship, but you understand it's an addiction, how do you deal with it? Do you leave, or do you stay and get the person through the problem? Whether the addiction is alcohol or whatever it may be. Smoking weed, whatever.
I think it depended on the addiction.
Which addictions are you willing to, like, turn a blind eye on?
Weed.
Is that because
Yeah.
you smoke too? Or
Hell yeah. Marijuana. Mota.
okay, so let's say you don't like the smell of marijuana, and that's your partner's addiction. Does that change anything?
I could just have them go outside.
Okay.
But personally, any other addiction, no. No, thank you.
But you know, slowly marijuana, like the effects of having an addiction of marijuana, like people start to be a bit more slow over time.
Like
Are you okay with that? Because that's going to
Yeah.
affect the sex you said you like.
well, personally, did I?
Say that again, sorry?
Personally, I said, did I? Anyways, Jesus. Personally, if he needs the help, I would like recommend, the resources and try to push him, encourage him to go or them to go. But if he doesn't go and he's helpless, I mean, it is marijuana. It's not too bad. It does take a long time for its effects to really kick in. At the end of the day, I hope, he finds the will to do it on his own. But I will always still encourage him. Always. Siempre.
Let's switch
But
it up
any
from
other one, no.
marijuana to alcohol. And when he's
No,
drunk,
no, no,
he's
no,
a
no,
totally
no.
different
No.
person than the person you like. But you're leaving.
I'm scared of alcoholics.
Okay.
It runs in my family.
Okay. So that's a deep one. All right. Reece, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I couldn't do alcoholism.
Or heroin. Or cocaine.
Like coca.
Or meth. Or LSD.
So everyone's leaving then, yeah?
What
no
about
one-
sex?
Ooh.
What about porn?
Ooh.
I'm asking you.
I'm asking you.
That was a crazy
What?
comeback.
She was addicted to porn. I got
What if your girl was addicted to OnlyFans?
doing it?
Watching it and subscribing to it every day, all night. Instead of spending time with you and sex. Piénsalo.
Well, she's
That means think
subscribing
about it in
to
Spanish.
She's subscribing.
Hey,
She's
yeah, I
subscribing
don't
to
know about
others.
that.
Or she's
See?
doing.
Yeah, see, no, I couldn't do it because then you spending
That's what I'm
money on
telling
it
you.
too at the same time. Like,
Dora, you mean
see
subscribing
if you
to
were just
others
watching.
or making her
Yeah,
own
subscribing
content?
to others.
So she's not making her own content to bring money then.
No.
Okay.
Instead of being with her man in la cama, that means bed in Spanish.
Let me get
She's subscribing to other people.
Ooh, that's-
But then that goes to the next question. How would you feel if your girl did OF?
I feel like if the relationship is stable and the sexual activity is enough, there's no need.
And what
for
if
you
it's
to
not with
be in-
you?
yeah, hell
What,
no.
what you mean? What you mean?
But also, she's saying with another guy.
Well,
Yeah, or
doing
girl.
She's doing OF with
OF.
another guy.
But
Oh,
what if it's
girl,
for,
yeah.
money?
Nah, she's single then.
Yeah,
She's single. 'Cause-
Oh, man.
I'm I pretend I'm with her for a bit, but that money coming in. But at a certain point,
Yeah, that's crazy for a girl to start OF with
I
another
know.
guy and not ask you at least to take part in the project.
yeah, I feel like if she was doing it and I was in it, cool. But also, I would want her to protect like our future kids, so it would be something where it's
Exactly.
like cover your face or try to be like,
or something. Yeah,
yeah. So it's one of them ones.
you don't want the kids to be in school getting bullied and all of that.
Yeah. I don't know how you feel
Good
about that, Dora.
pointers.
Okay, that was a great comeback from Dora there. Like Reece said sex and Dora came back with addiction to porn.
But she didn't answer though. She didn't answer
Yeah,
though.
she didn't.
Hold her accountable.
Dora, let's go back.
I
Let's
think
run it
you
back.
guys both know Dora would love sex addiction, guys.
No, let's change it so your partner is the one that's addicted to it and you're not so much.
Oh, there's no way in hell. I'm Latina.
Okay, so you're the one that's addicted and your partner's not trying to give it to you.
No,
so
I
are you
enjoy
leaving?
it. No, never.
So but if your partner's not down to it, are you leaving?
There's toys.
So you're gonna settle for toys or you're gonna go outside?
Toys.
Are you sure? Because it's easy to say toys now.
Toys. I'm loyal. Soy Latina.
But you live with this guy. Yeah.
If he can't do it, toys will.
Okay. Toys R Us and that. Okay.
What?
Okay. I get it. That was the last question, guys. Thank you so much.
What about you?
Oh, me personally. Ooh, me. It depends. I'd have to balance out the relationship. I would. Let's say the other person's addicted and I'm not. Whatever. Let's say I'm just more here and there, and then correct. I feel like men. There's a reason why they're not. There's always a reason why they're not into it as much as the other person. It could be that they focused on their career or whatever, or maybe they just low key don't like the person. I don't know. But there's always a reason for us guys.
Can I ask you?
Oof.
Ooh. But yeah. Anyway, Reece, Let me close up the episode. Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. It's been a lovely episode with obviously the great Dora, the great Reece as well. Great points, great topics, and we hope you tune in to this one and the following episodes to come. Reece, I hope you enjoyed coming in.
I did. Thank you for having me.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Great.
Yeah, you both have good energy, man. I'd love to have you guys in future episodes anytime you guys want.
Sure, just shout. I'm here, pulling up.
Shit, you are. This is the Gossip Room podcast. Thank you. See you soon.
Well.